Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Age of Wonders 3. Well, apparently Shnaga the Pretty still has a town over on this side that I had no clue about. We're also having to worry about Baradir the Bald down here. Oops, too far over. He has a few armies here. I'm worried that he's going to try to skirt around the mountains up this direction. I didn't think about that until I looked at the terrain here just now. So that is a strong possibility. A high likelihood. And something that I should take time to consider, to be honest. Because if I bring my army around this direction, and he takes his manticores around there... Oh, it's not a manticore rider. She has got a dragon mount of some kind. Thoroughbred mounts. I think that might be Empire-wide or something. I could be wrong. And other than that, it's mostly monster hunters, which I don't think affects us very much. We don't really have any monsters. I think these count as Fae, yeah. And I think that's completely different from monsters. But anyway, I may need to split up the armies here just to see how it goes. There's not a lot of traveling through this land, or you can't travel quickly, is what I mean. Yeah, it's double what it is on the roads. And a third more than what it is on regular terrain. But anyways... Does that mean... Oh, Summer of Love and Danilon? Okay. Let's send in the Eagle Rider because they have a pretty good... Something's happening. They have a pretty good range field of view. Okay, here we are. So I see a hero. Are these succubi? They are. Oh, achievement unlocked. You work for me now. What does that mean? Has someone been subjugated? War with Baradir. War with Lyanna. Peace with Lyanna. She didn't want to ally yet because we weren't strong enough for her. That's fine. Oh. Did we subjugate somebody? Did we vassalize somebody? I don't know. I got a chief anyway, so there it is. Yeah, straight through the middle, I suppose. Not sure if Koth is going to get there in time for the battle against Shnaga, but hopefully he can be more involved against Baradir the Bald. Okay, so let's try and catch up these armies with that army. Okay, I think there is going to be fine for now. It's okay. Shall we go round the top? Round the outside, round the outside. We've got an archer, 2 swordsmen, and a cavalry against all of these folk. So let's go ahead and take this battle. Maybe we'll be able to purchase a decent unit from here. I doubt it, though, with our cash amount right now. Very likely victory. Is this worth fighting? Oh, I can't help myself. I love the combat in this game. Alright, let's try and speed it up just a hair, though, as we go. Oh, perfect. Swords. Swords and horses. Fortunately, these did not defend themselves. So we may have a pretty good chance of taking them out. We don't have this until next turn. I'm glad I realized that before I marched up. Let's see. Can you guys shoot from here? Not quite. I mean, it will do some damage. It's just not as significant as I would have preferred. Alright, come up here to the front then. And y'all can come in front of them. Let's see if you can get in this direction. They may go for the tank, because I don't think it can retaliate. I'm not sure about that, though. And the engineer, you guys actually can reach them for a reload. Magical. Okay, farmers, I would kind of like y'all to be towards the front to take on the cavalry here in a bit. Let's see if we can throw chickens at these guys, or maybe we should move up first. Maybe we should move up first. Cavalry can reach them. They won't, though, because they know. 10% chance to slow them down. They resisted. No surprise. Night Watch. Up here. Brew Brothers, y'all have to be pretty close for your cleavers, don't ya? Don't ya? 5 to 8. Let's do it anyway. Okay. Birds, y'all want to come up here and do this one? Wham. Oh, they did get a retaliation? It was only 6 damage, though. That's not really significant. Okay, and these swords can reach the Brew Brothers for a pretty significant damage. 10 to 20. We may have to come over here, be ready for a heal. Can they heal themselves as well, I wonder? Not sure. Not sure about that. Let's hide up over here. Oh, I see. Flanking charge. Oh, very lucky. Wow. So they just really pounded the Eagle Rider there. We get flanking polearm here. We can turn them even further with a few cleaver throws and soften them up. Nice. So these should be able to finish them. Critical. Wham. Perfect. Let's give some experience to the robots here. This should be enough to kill them, no problem. Nice. Amazing. This is not going to be a good shot because he's in the way. It's still 7 to 10. So it is significant. Are we close enough to heal up here? I think that's important. It's easier to heal up now than it is to wait for the map. Nice. I wasn't sure if we'd get that kill or not, but we did indeed. And they really teamed my Eagle Rider too. That was close. I was actually surprised he survived. Yeah, a Dwarf Firstborn would be fantastic to have, but unfortunately it is far too expensive for us right now. Oh, Schnaga has another dwelling up here, it looks like. So let us make haste. There we go. Cartographer's Tent. We might uncover that. I'll be surprised if he can reveal much. I guess we have about a third of the map or so. Oh no, it is almost half the map to reveal yet. Oh, Ix. I couldn't figure out what it was saying. 1 times what? That's fine though. Schnaga. Oh, Schnaga surrendered to me. I offer you my throne and my fealty. Okay, my question, though, is, does this mean she works for me, or does this mean I take all of her stuff? Does all of her stuff become part of my empire? Let's accept. Okay, it is ours now. This up here, though, is independent, and they do not like me. So her throne city is mine. Oh yeah, here she comes. Touch of Faith, Break Control, High Elf Theocrat, we have one of those. High Elf Sorcerer, nice. A stone giant, that's pretty hardcore. Okay, Bursum the Invoker. Dwarf Sorcerer. We had a Dwarf Sorcerer last season, didn't we? He was pretty good. The war breeds are pretty epic as well. Tier 3 High Elf monster. Man, I don't notice many High Elf war breeds. Yeah, definitely killer. Look at these stats. Okay, well that's pretty good. Hollow Hill, what are you up to? I'd kind of like to save a little bit of money, though. They are pretty central to the kingdom, which is worrying. I guess merchandise for right now will be fine. Okay, these guys have pretty much everything. We've got a bunch of goblins here. Blight Doctors are pretty cool. I guess we could start on some foundries and stuff. Shrouded Altar, can I? Yeah, upgrade disabled. We're not the right class. So we can't actually take control of those. Grand Palace, Hospital. Nice. All good stuff, actually. But I think the merchandise for this turn is probably what I'll do. Okay, and we can move forward, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, see, I don't know where they are now, and that troubles me. Maybe I'll send this army up this direction. So we do have these guardians here. There's 3. Okay, there's gonna be 4. And then Altar of the Great Mother. Unlocks production of matriarchs. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I guess we could go looking for him. I'm worried. There's so many options for him to take advantage of our position. So Ido Ambag is down here, but I don't feel like he would want to sail across. He may. He may. I would like to keep my far southern border secured, especially because my centers is totally open. I guess, Leanna, is that her name? Yeah. She kind of holds the center area here, so she may be able to keep Baradir out of our northern territories. But that leaves this entire southern area to these armies here. We haven't explored into this area either, and this kind of worries me. Looks like there's a town here. There's definitely going to be a town here, right there. Huh. Let's see. Where can we get to? That's the question. This one little brew brother. He doesn't even reveal any territory. Poor guy. Okay. We can get ahead of him. I think we will. Just to take a look. Okay, so there is a city down here, and it is his. It looks like it's this one, and their border is just really, really wide. This is a little bit sad because he's not going to be able to reinforce this army, and the Brew Brothers can't move. So unless I leave the one behind, join up here. So we've just exchanged Brew Brothers, but now we can reinforce this army. I am worried though, unless they circled around to come over here to defend, which would be ideal for me. Then this army is up in this area somewhere. We'll just have to find out how it goes. Y'all can still move? Okay. One more square this, or hex this direction. Oh, she's actually... Oh, I see. So I control her now. Sandals of Speed. 1 defense, 1 resistance. 2 defense, 2 resistance to non-flanking attacks. Okay. Pretty good. She's got Nefarious Blowpipe, so that's the acid darts there. We saw those in action, I'm pretty sure. Festival of Evil is going on. Good Slayer. Yeah, she has the backstab ability, so I'm gonna have to watch her close while she's in my realm. I know that's not what it actually means, but man, look at all these Shadow Stalkers too. There's also goodies here. Strong mount item. Fire protection. Inflict bleeding wounds. I don't think any of my heroes have a mount item. Yeah, it doesn't look like he does either. She does. She does. He does. Might be a good one for Benham. I think we will give it to him. We have plenty of those. Net of the Human Spider. Who else do we have that's in combat sometimes? Vengeful. You don't have much good. The hand scythe is kind of nice. Let's give him the net then. And in fact, this army could move off. He could probably move on here and just pick it up himself. Perfect. Got a lightning wand. Throw ice ball? That's kind of cool. Sure. We'll give that to him too. A mythical shield item. Okay. He doesn't have one, so we'll just gear him up a little bit. Chris of Decay. Mythical. Vault Slayer. Alright, who do we have that doesn't have a great weapon? That's pretty epic. Armor piercing and +1. I'm pretty sure this is a pole arm, yeah. So he's keeping those. +6 damage for a melee flanking attack. +2 melee strength. And enfeebling fever. Let's give this to Frigette. The rest of this stuff is really trash. Everybody has some of these, so we might as well let's pick these up and then sell them, actually. Perfect. Okay, cleaned. Let's see. There's still independence up here, too. These Shadow Stalkers and stuff are coming with me, though, and we are going to be heading south to deal with Baradir. Wait, there's a town over here? It looks like there is on the map. Oh. What, the watchtower? Is that a watchtower? I'm not sure. Oh, and I wasted all my time moving over this direction when I really didn't need to. It's fine, though. We'll catch up, everybody. Okay, you can join up with this army. I really should have moved them both down. And really, if we move her out, You can work with these guys, and then all of y'all can come down. Okay. We have open borders with her, don't we? Yes. Leanna opened his borders. That's right. Declared war on an enemy of theirs. Okay. And, no contact with Baradir, so she doesn't know he exists. That's kind of weird to me, because he lives just south of her. Let's do another alliance proposal, because she really is happy about us. Okay. You two can join up and follow along here. I would like to take out these independents, though, where I can. I may have these two armies be my cleanup crews to follow along behind us and do things, because they're pretty powerful as armies go. Didn't we have... Yeah, there is an engineer here, so he can take care of the machines. Okay, so this guy has movement points. Just stay there, though. Don't get too excited. Is this Hollow Hill? Yeah, it is. Alright. You guys are going to come over here and camp. Okay, Frigette has upgrades. Dark Gift. Inflict Curse and +2 fightiness. Desecration, Devout Units. Devour Corpse is pretty nice to regain health. Drain energy from their targets. They lose 50% of movement. Greater Reanimate Undead. Heals 50%. Units of any tier can be brought back. We're getting it. Devour Corpse is pretty good, too. Teleports the unit. Let's go with Devour Corpse here. And some extra defense wouldn't hurt. So we'll do like that. Okay. Hollow Hill, you're not building anything? That's actually probably fine. I'm honestly none too worried about that. I guess you could go for the Blast Furnace, since we kind of need frontline folks. Do Big Beetles. Blight Doctors are pretty good. But I really need higher tier units. Let's go with that. Haven't I already researched what were they called? Not ziggurats, were they? Juggernauts or something like that? They are juggernauts. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Settler, where was I sending him? There was some town that was vanquished. It was this one. So the settler's going to come up and get this. For sure and for certain. Okay, you're getting into Zorthi's army, right? Yes. So actually, I could bring them back and we could go down around this way to head to Baradir's place. So let's have them kind of meet in the middle. Okay. Oops. Here, that's fine. I'd really like to take on a mythic temple, but I just don't think that we're ready for it, to be honest. Okay. I think these armies going through this territory is going to be good enough. Maybe Benham could go with them. Make sure they don't do anything silly. Then, like, the Eagle can come around. And these guys can come around. And that would actually give Koth a chance to catch up as well. I should have... If I had seen those beforehand, I would have run him to there and then run around the southern direction. Got 3 cheetahs guarding that watchtower. I may release them. Free the watchtower from their hold. Okay, you guys want to take on whatever's up here? I think the Eagle will be able to see better. It's empty? Is it really? Watch there be shenanigans. Oh yeah, who knew? I did. Alright, we'll prepare then. Yeah, out of movement points, so we can't actually attack right now. What is this? We've got a quarry, and we have a creation node and a magma forge for production. Ancient ruins, unexplored. They're only strong. These guys might be able to tackle it, and then we just send the items away. We'll see how it goes. I'd probably use my machine units in there. Festival of Magic in Waclair. What's that? Plus mana? That's good. We're pretty close to capacity, but that's okay. We'll be using spells soon enough. This army, Waclair is pretty forward. If Baradier tries to come around the north of this mountain range here, Waclair and Hollow Hill both have garrisons that we could send in. Though Hollow Hill is a little out of the way. We have to dig through this forest and stuff to get there. Waclair actually has haste berries right next to it, and pretty clear terrain. Alright. Oh, let's see. Do we advance? I'd like to be able to form up where we can all reinforce each other up here. How many movement points do they have? Move up by 1. Okay. This is all very good. Swing around and see what we can see. Good. Okay, so he must have doubled back here to go back. Yeah, this is the leader of that army. And then we've got a troll. I'm pretty sure they have some kind of regenerative ability. Killing momentum, yep. Regrowth, here it is. Regains 20% of its hit points each round in tactical combat, and all of its hit points at the start of its owner's turn on the world map. That's insane. They're crazy good. And then dire penguins are actually pretty brutal. Oh, not as much as I remember though. Conquer must be a spell that he has or something. Okay, they both have Inspire Loyalty. That's all he's got. Reduced upkeep. I could probably, yeah, Darafall. I could probably end some of these spells to help out with my mana. But I guess we're pretty much maxed out. Okay. Shinaga, you're going to hang out, because Benham has only just now caught up with you. Yeah, you too. Don't worry about anything. Okay, it looks like she's going for these independents over here. That's perfectly fine with me. Did she say anything? Or did we just now? Okay, she has declined. Focus our attention on stronger allies. I'm the only other person on the map. I don't know if you know this, Leanna. And I own half the map. I assume that you own this half of the map up here. But you don't own any of this. So I'm confused to know why you think you're so much stronger than me. So much better. What did I ever do to you? Crypt of Unlife. Who are you? And where did you come from? All these guys again. I thought we destroyed this already. They just keep spawning, though. Okay. Destabilize mana core. Summons a destabilized mana core above the battlefield. The mana core will detonate within 2 turns, dealing 60 fire damage to all units on the battlefield. If cast during a city battle, population damage, city happiness, city race happiness. Pretty bad. Construct a spell gemmer on target location. Construction costs 30 mana, 30 gold, and takes 2 turns to complete. Spell gemmers prevent the casting of spells from all players but their owner in a 3-hex radius. Strategic spell. Okay. I feel like we're going to need something to help defend us. All phase summoned undead and creatures of magical origin resist 10 or be dealt 10 fire and 10 spirit damage. All. So that includes our own, I believe. Spellcasting points be 80 then. Machine units cost less. Okay, let's go with the mobilization then. Merrifield offers tribute. We have tons of mana. I wouldn't mind another army. Two cavalry, huh? That's all you can do for me? Merrifield? I appreciate your offer. It's just a little underwhelming, to say the least. Let's go for these haste berries then. That's okay though, they can reinforce these guys, which is going to be more than necessary. Benham. Berserk, Bloodbath, Fleet Command, Giant Slayer, Wall Climbing. Wall climbing would be pretty nice. I need to get an engineer into this army to repair these machines. That's for sure. Blood Brothers is too expensive. Gain strong will. No action points are spent on retaliation or attacks of opportunity. Oh, that's pretty nice. Let's save our points then to get some of those better abilities there. Darafel, you guys are pretty far away from the war. Go ahead with the merchandise. Claire, y'all are pretty close up to the front. And you can produce juggernauts. So if we did 2 there, we could undo a couple here. You are headed to there. Thank you. Production. Yeah, see, they have mana fuel cells, and I don't think that needs to be a thing. Nishurster. Let's Wastic Nishurster in spell. Suppressed Nature I think is good. I wouldn't mind reinforcing that one. Wastic. I wish there was a place where I could click. Here we go. Wastic. That's pretty far away as well. But they're working on juggernauts, aren't they? Yeah. So that's necessary. Sure, stir. Merchandise is probably fine. Danilon. Do you have anything that's really going to help me? Additional mana is probably not going to help me that much. It's never bad, to say. Sure. We could do with the temple. We don't have the money to do with the temple. We will, though. We're building Juggernaut, so that's part of why we don't have the money right now. Okay, let's release this watchtower from the Independence holds. How's this Dread Monkey already at half health, I wonder? All of these guys are at half health. What's happening here? Auto combat? No, we're manual combat because we've got something going on. Some kind of celestial event that's harming us, it seems. Against 3 cheetahs. I feel ashamed for not auto-combating it, but I don't like the looks of these things. Man, they have such range. What's that ability? Athletics? It's so good. Nice. We should be able to finish them off. No problem. Still not out of the woods, though. Cadavers, you can't do anything. Eagle Riders, you can do something. Let's get over here. Let's see. I want to prevent a flanking attack against the Fae, if possible. Let's see. Come up over here. Cadaver's already moved. Is that going to be fine? How about we move right here? That'll be alright. Can you get to this position? Not quite. Can you sprint? No. Alright, it'll be fine. I bet one of them is going to pop up here and try to take out my Nightshade Fairies. I don't think they can do a lot of damage to him, though, to be honest. Let's bring the Dire Bear up. He's got tons of health, so we don't have to worry as much about him. They pounce, right? They have pretty good range. I don't want my Dread Monkeys to die. I don't want my Jesters to die either, so let's keep them back. Project, can you do anything amazing? Devour a corpse. Reanimate undead. Oh, we can't. You could throw a curse at somebody. Ah, wrong button. One of these days I'll figure out how to play this game. We're out of range for raising that corpse as well. Okay. Resisted, but now they can't move quite as far. Yep. Ah. My poor little Fate. Are they at... Yeah, they're at top tier. I mean, we're gonna kill him. Okay, that'll work. We don't get a lot of melee combat with our guys anyway. Let's see. This should do in one blow. Bleeding and dazzled. Okay. So we did take a hit there, but it wasn't too bad. Oh, that fairy wasn't at our highest rank. I didn't realize. I should have had her killed him. It's fine, though. It all works out in the end. Has this been explored? Yes. Okay, so we will head back towards the road. Oh man. We're not in reinforcement range. It's okay, though. We're not in view of any enemies at the moment. Okay, Benham, if you want to take point here. Oh, you don't have a vision range that's really worth anything. Don't worry, Leanna. We're not actually sieging or anything. We are just gearing up for an attack on Baradir. I almost called him Benham. We have Benham. Okay. Yep, you're done. You guys are going this direction as well. Oh, Koth, are you able to join up? Yeah. That'll do. Now, what is this? Night of the Angry Gods. Every unit on the map is struck by a lightning storm. Units that fail to resist receive 17 shock damage. Does that just happen once, or does that happen every turn? Because if that happens every turn, I'm about to lose a few units. I may have to hold back and reinforce after that. Okay, they actually can get ahead, so let's put them up there. Oh, what are we looking at here? We've still got... Yeah, that's nobody to sniff at. Let's see. Let's bring the eagle around. So we can keep an eye on the back door here. Oh, we got mammoths up here? Ah. If only my, bard druid was down here, I would totally go for some mammoths. Maybe they'll still be there later. Okay. We could position ourselves. I just don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm not sure how many other units are around. Okay, yeah. So there is a full stack. Dwarf phalanx. Tier 3 pikemen. We've got 2 stacks. Plus a brew brother. Okay, we'll move there. Move here. You can be there. We could fight this battle already. What size, what kind of walls do they have here? Hostile? It's not going to show me. Because I can't really see it through his units. I don't think there are walls, to be honest. So we could fight this battle, but we're going to have to do that next time. If you want to catch that episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.